And welcome back to Studio B here in London. The lineup may have changed, but the name still drives on. The Priest have got a new CD out. It is called Demolition, and here to talk about it we have one of the guitarists, Glenn Tipton. Glenn, welcome. Singer, Ripper Owens.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you again.
And you? OK, what I'd like to do here, I know it's an old story, and you answered it all a million bloody times before, right? Ripper, what's your take on the way that you got the job?
Well, you know, a good lucky break, really, to get... I got a videotape over there. Scott Travis, the drummer, had a videotape. His friends videotaped me, gave it to Scott, brought it over to the band. They were doing some rehearsals, getting ready to look for a new singer. And fortunately, it was the right time to take it over. And next thing I know, I pick up the phone. It's Judas Priest on the phone saying, "We want you to fly over here and audition."
Did they send you a ticket?
Yeah, they did. You know, luckily, because I might have been in trouble then. We had to get the visa out. But right off the plane, right to Wales, and they said, "Let's go to sleep. Just go to sleep. We'll do it tomorrow. You can audition." And I said, "There's no way I could go to sleep tonight. You're crazy." And hooked it up, sang "Victim of Changes," sang the first line of the song, and Glenn said, "You got the gig." Pushed the button, said, "Owens, you got the gig."
And that was actually now, what, 3-4 years ago?
96.
96.
February of 96.
Right. Glenn, what's your take on the story?
Exactly the same. We couldn't quite believe it. We'd looked for 5 years. We'd got a short list. I mean, we had some funny tapes. We wanted to do a set, you know, really funny tapes, but we had some serious singers. We had five years worth, and we looked, you know, we looked constantly. And we got a short list of 10 excellent singers, but I knew, and I think everybody else in the band knew, that we hadn't got Judas Priest singer. And so when we got this tape at the last minute, and we flew him up, I phoned him up and I said, "Look, I couldn't believe." I watched the video and I couldn't believe it. You know, the band didn't shine. Actually, I mean, they were a good band, but you know, Ripper just stood out. And so I phoned him up and I said, "You know, is this for real?" He said, "You fly me over, I'll sing any Priest song you want." And you've heard the rest of the story.
Sure.
So it was a miracle, really, you know, because not only did we find a man that's capable of singing any Priest classics, which people know, they've been to see him, you know, but there's a man who's got another side to his voice, which we can forge ahead. So it was a miracle.
So you took him on board?
Yeah.
And he's been on board ever since, and cutting it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's also a personality thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's got the right personality.
We get on great. There's a great vibe in the band, a great feeling in the band. You know, we just got, you know, when you get someone new as well, he's given us, he's energized us all. It's fresh blood, and I don't think I know we've never played so well, and we're getting just fantastic reactions, so it's wonderful.
It's worked. Okay, let's take a look at a very old video now. This is Living After Midnight.